Hi, if you're new here, my name is Kim and you're watching Like Tesla. So a few months ago, we made a video with our Model 3 showing all kinds of hidden features and you guys loved it. You asked for more. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it here or here, one of these places. But make sure you guys go check it out. And we have a bunch of new hidden features today that we are going to share with you, and some of them even apply to your Model S and Model X. Most people assume that Teslas do not have a parking brake, and actually our delivery advisor with our first Model X told us it didn't. But I'm here to prove you otherwise. So to put the car into park, we already know you just press on the end of the stalk right there and it's in park. But to turn on the parking brake, you have to press and hold for 2 seconds. And there you go. So I want to give you guys some tips about the HVAC that your delivery specialist will not tell you, and we have just learned from trial and error. So to turn on the HVAC, we already know you hit the blade and it pulls up all your manual controls. You can turn it off, and another way to turn it on quickly would just be to tap the temperature and it's on. Now if you tap it a second time, you actually can adjust the temperature right here as opposed to just hitting right here. So to turn it on and you get all the manual controls, we know that you can turn it off right here, but actually the quickest way to turn it off would just be to tap the blade and hold for about 2 seconds. So most people assume that when you're in a standstill, like when you're in traffic at a red light, you can't engage Autopilot. But that is actually incorrect. If you put your foot on the brake and put the hill hold on, and as long as you get these two symbols, you can actually go ahead and turn Autopilot on. Putting the car into neutral. Now this would seem pretty obvious and self-explanatory, and it actually is with the S and X, but with the 3 it's a little bit different. So to put it into neutral, you actually have to put the car into drive, put your foot on the brake, and then partially lift the stalk up and hold for 2 seconds. And there you go. So if you're driving in Autopilot and you want to go back to your speed offset, all you have to do is press on the speed limit and it takes you right back to whatever you've set as your offset. Alright, so I have another shortcut for you guys. So if you go to your Arrow Up tab, it gives you 6 different features with your car. So say one of these is your preferred feature, like the backup camera. So if you're in your backup camera, that's what you use a lot. You can get to it a lot faster when we X out of everything by just swiping up, and then it instantly goes to your backup camera. And it's the same thing for any one of your preferred features. So if you were, say, looking at your energy consumption, and that's what you like to bring up all the time, you can close out of it and just swipe up, and it brings you whatever you had last on here. It's also the same thing for going home with your Navigate. So if you just swipe down from Navigate, it instantly takes you to your home. So the Model 3 turn signal can be a little confusing because it doesn't click into place. People often turn it the opposite direction when they try to turn it off and end up signaling the other direction. But the easiest way to turn it off is actually to turn it a half click in the same direction that you're trying to turn, and it instantly turns it off. So if I'm turning right, I just click it up halfway and it instantly turns it off. Now, a couple of things that your delivery specialist will not tell you about using your dash cam is that to record the last 60 seconds, you need to tap on the camera and see the green check there. That means that the last 60 seconds have been saved. Now, if you want to safely eject your thumb drive, you actually have to tap and hold on it for a second. And when the red light turns gray, you can safely pull out your thumb drive. Now, if you liked the toggle with the temperature, you'll like that you can also do the same thing with the volume. You can tap on it and adjust the volume instead of just hitting on the arrows. Now, for families with young children like we have, this is a great new feature. You can go over to your music And if you are listening to Slacker and you don't want all those bad words in there, go hit on the 3 vertical lines, go over to options, and you can actually turn off explicit content. So that's what we do in our car with our young boys. So here is the last one, and it's a tip for supercharging. When you go to supercharge, you always want to leave space between your car and another car. So if you're pulling in and you see a car at 1A, leave space between it. Don't pull into 1B, pull into 2A or so on whenever possible. Superchargers that share the number, like 1A and 1B, actually share a charging speed. So this is exactly what we're talking about right here. This white S pulled up right next to the black X, and it's in 3A sharing with 3B right here. So now their charging speed has slowed down. Ideally, you want your own number. So there's plenty of spots right here. Had they parked right here, they would have charged a little bit faster, and that's the point here, to get to your destination faster. So this is something really cool that the engineers at Tesla did, and it's your mini avatar of your car. So when you're braking or you're regen braking, you can actually see the lights light up on your car as if what others are basically seeing of your car. And you can even see the turn signals as well on your little avatar. So the best part of the mini avatar is if your brake light or your headlight is out, it will actually depict it on the mini avatar, so you would know right away if one of them was out. So the engineers at Tesla had way too much fun when they designed the little avatar right here of the steering wheel. It will actually show just the little movements when you turn the steering wheel to the right and to the left. It actually shows it right here. So just one of those little touches that they do. So that's it. Those are the hidden features that your delivery specialist will not tell you. We've learned them through trial and error. We've seen them on the forum. And if you guys know any more, make sure you put them in the comments below. And maybe we will make a part 3 out of this series of videos. Also, share this video if you have friends that are new Tesla owners. Share this video with them. I'm sure they'd love to see some of these hidden features. And I will put them into a blog as well, so you can read about them on my website. And thank you guys so much, as always, for watching and supporting our channel. Bye! I want to give a special shout out to our Patreon supporters for helping to make this channel possible, and also thank you to everyone who has shopped on our new website, LikeTeslaKim.com. On the website we have all kinds of Tesla inspired gear for men, women, kids, so make sure you check that out. And Patreon supporters get a discount on our website. They also get access to behind the scene footage that no one's ever seen, so thank you guys so much. We appreciate it more than I can even say.